Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tommy here, and I'm a trans man living in Florida. I wanted to make this video for a couple of reasons. One, I need to start making videos, and two, there's a hurricane in Florida, and I've gotten a few of my brothers like, "Hey, if you need a place to stay, I hope you're safe," and things of that nature, and I really appreciate it. But I live in Miami, Hialeah to be exact, and we are not going to be experiencing the brunt of the storm. So the brunt of the storm is going to be like in Tampa, Jacksonville, places like that. I am more south towards Key West. What we will be probably experiencing is a lot of rain and flooding. And so far, there's been a tornado watch. And I've been lucky that I have not been in the way of any of those things. Update, because I haven't made any of those either. Me and my girlfriend are now in another stage of trying to find an IVF, not doctor, because we have that, but like an agency that will help us find the other mitigating other parts of the IVF process, and possibly get with a organization that can help us with the financial side. IVF is really expensive. I went to an IVF conference, and of course there were a lot of like dudes, cis, mainly white dudes. I think it was like maybe 3, 4 black people in the entire building. One Asian dude. It was just mainly white cis dudes. I don't hate on anyone at all, but you know, it is what it is. We're still in the process of trying to make our dreams come true. And the more and more I think about it, I think I'd make an excellent dad. I think my kid would probably be very, very unique in a lot of different ways, because I am, and their mom would definitely be. Just keep working towards that and doing whatever. In terms of what I'm doing for myself, I did say I was taking more care of my wellness, and I am, right? I am. But I'm also taking better care of my fitness lately. When me and my girlfriend started dating, I kind of let certain things just happen because I didn't want to be that dude and be like, oh, I can't eat this, I can't eat that, I can't eat that. But then after the getting off of tea and all that, I realized, bro, you got to get back to certain things. Not necessarily because of vanity, but also because of my sanity. I realize when I eat a certain way, my mental health suffers. And then when I also look a certain way, my mental health suffers. And I think mental health should be a personal thing. Everybody's got their triggers and their things, and I need to control my own. If I know that I like to be at a certain size, a certain weight, certain look, and that look is still available to me, I should be able to do that, then I'm going to do that. I've been cleaning up my diet a lot. I don't monitor what my partners eat. I don't ever do that. I never look at my partner and be like, oh, you shouldn't eat that piece of cheesecake or anything like that. But I also would like respect and towards what I like to eat and stuff like that. I definitely let my partners know before we even get into a relationship. These are my non-negotiables. I like to eat healthy. I like to go to the gym. You don't have to go. I just don't want you to prevent me from going. And that's usually a non-negotiable. My girlfriend's known that. I've been able to start taking better care of myself. I currently am on the power building program, and then I do mobility when I'm not in the gym. And so it's working so far. I think I got up all the way to 210 pounds. Then I dropped down to 203, and now I teeter-totter between 195 to 190. I dropped down to 184, but I was feeling weak and looking like I just didn't like it because I just didn't look as full. I am currently going to stop dropping weight, but really slowly. My goal is to be like 190, in the 190s, maybe like a 12% body fat. The challenge for me is to hit my protein goal. According to MyFitnessPal, which I know has to be wrong, I have to eat about almost 300 grams of protein a day. Listen, there was a time where I ate like that. I promise you there was a time where I ate almost 300 grams of protein a day. I was eating about 5 to 6 meals a day, mostly chicken and like broccoli, chicken and rice, chicken and asparagus. I love Brussels sprouts, so I ate a lot of that. The occasional New York strip steak, sometimes a ribeye. not too much because they have a lot of calories. And for some reason, it was just easier to do it. Now, I don't know. I find it to be almost impossible. So I have been watching that and like just trying to kill that. I think eventually for New Year's, I would like to work with a coach, but just to handle the nutrition part of it. I was actually speaking to a client of mine and I was telling him, I was like, yo, everyone, I don't care if it's Mr. Olympia or like stay-at-home mom, suffers with the nutrition part, right? Because every goal you have, every body type you want to have, whatever, it all comes with a certain nutritional recommendations, and I kind of hate it when the industry oversimplifies it. Yeah, you gotta eat the protein, you got to eat the carbs, you gotta eat the the fats, and you have to make sure you have fruits and vegetables. Those are all cool, but the amounts do matter, and I don't think like timing matters as much as the amounts. So if you want to look like a bigger dude who's lean, you're more than likely going to have to eat a lot of protein, and you're also going to have to eat a lot of vegetables and mitigate the carbs, right? You definitely want to have enough carbs, but you don't want to do it to the point where like you spill over. I'd much rather focus on my business and my training and my clients and have someone else focus on that part that stresses me out. So I've done it many times before where I've had a coach, and 9 out of 10 times my coach isn't really coaching me on training because that's not something that I have a hard time doing. It's usually the nutritional part of it. So I'm thinking about it, and I'm also thinking that maybe this time I'm going to choose another trans man. I've had a lot of cisgender dudes give me it, and I just want to see what it would be like if I had a trans guy, and it didn't have to be like, okay, well, my coach gave me a diet, and I usually have to modify the diet by taking out 500 calories or so when I get it from a cis dude. Long story, but that's what I gotta do. So that's what kind of working on, man. Just trying to get real fit and back to like the regimen of getting up early. And like I love it when my day is structured and every minute of my day is accounted for, and I feel productive at the end of my day. And that's kind of what I've been doing. So I don't feel like rambling on. Life is okay. Life could be better, but it's definitely okay. I'm hoping that this hurricane doesn't cause a lot of damage, but I really hope about this hurricane that it does, that if for a little bit it gets people talking about the rebuilding instead of all this politics, And so anyway, I hope that you have a blessed day. I'm sending you many blessings. Have a good one. We'll talk later.